Hello and welcome to Sustainable Living. This is Mrs.Ladybass. Um, I haven't done a video all summer. Summer officially started was, I don't know, sometime in July. Anyway, this is August, I think 16th. Yeah, yeah, August 16th. Okay, so what I'm doing is extending the garden from there. Can you aim the camera that way? Out to here. Unfortunately, I have this utility pole here, but I'm gonna make it do. I'm gonna do what I can do with what I got, and from that pole all the way to the end of the fence, we'll be extending the garden out. So I'm gonna give you a quick video of what I do have, which is not much, because I've been the lazy gardener. If you ever heard of that channel, I watch her too. Very lazy, but very efficient in how she grows everything that she grows, and they got acres and acres of food and animals and whatnot. So take a look. The only pear tree, they gave me one pear and a little knot, and the little knot just came, the little knot just came off, so I'm not gonna be doing anything with that little knot. But the other pear, I took it in the house. Haven't eaten it yet, but I have another pear. So of course over here I still have my banana trees that I have had to separate and divide. Here we have the purple sweet potatoes that I started over. Right here I have a banana tree separated from the other banana trees. This is the, not the dwarf, I don't think it's a dwarf banana, the dwarf Cavendish. Because of the trunk of the tree, this is just a regular Cavendish banana. And this is a Meyer lemon that I've recently uppotted. Here I have some stevia. Anybody knows what stevia is? Excuse my mess, but this is how I operate in chaos when it comes to the garden. Also we have hibiscus. Now these are, you would say, your normal, typical hibiscus, sorrel hibiscus. But these were gifted to me from a lady named Margaret, who I have spoken about several times. She had a friend who went to Africa. So these seeds came from the motherland, not this land. Anyway, I have two of these, one here and one here. So this will be the dwarf Cavendish bananas right here. So they only may get about 6 feet tall, and then they'll burst open with a big purple flower, and then we'll have some bananas. Year 2, we started over because this was a baby, so we started over. Here I have some cucumbers, and if you come on over here and zoom into this pot, you will see that I did plant some purple hull peas, because why waste the space? Why waste the space? So my cucumber, okay, so the purple corn, I tried it again, y'all. Now, I'm going to give it a good 20 feet tall. Yeah, I'm going to give it a good 20 feet. So what happened to it? It fell over from the wind, came out of the ground. I replanted it. I dug a hole deeper, added more soil, and put it back in the pot, in the ground. Believe it or not, it survived. Now, haven't got any corn? No, but I got plenty of tassels. This is the purple, well, supposedly purple, but I see the tassels are green, but the stalk is purple. Here we have a peach tree, or we got a couple of peaches this year. And then the cucumbers decided to hang on. So I have a living trellis for all of the cucumbers that we are growing. And right now I want to see if there are any that need to be picked, because I had a friend come by yesterday and he was craving those cucumbers with the vinegar, salt, and pepper. So this is just a little one, not shaped the way you typically see cucumbers in the grocery store, because this is not the grocery store. So here's the cucumbers. This is what I've been picking all summer. Sometimes they get twice as big and sometimes they don't. As you can see here, cucumbers. And every now and then I'll forget about the vine over there, and I'll come back and there's one about this big, and it's nothing we can do with it. And on down here, I from the front yard to the side. It's doing pretty good. See a little bug action going on. May have to come out here and spray it. I don't like using pesticides, but for some reason, like now, the ants have decided to take over this kale that I'm probably going to just snatch out of the ground. Because why not? All right. Over here, it was in such bad shape. My godmom, who is 73, yeah, decided to come by and help. So what you see is what she did. The ones that are tall, she came out and she cleaned out the grass for me. She planted the peas for me. These right here were already planted by me. And I stuck a little okra inside. And I'm hoping sooner or later it'll give me some blooms and I'll have some fresh okra, which I'm dying to try right off the bush. Oh, got a flower. Got a flower and several more. Uh-oh. We got okra, y'all. We got okra. Right off the bush. And I just said, I can't wait to try one fresh off the bush. Well, guess what? Fresh off the bush, I will be trying. Pretty good. All right, so over here, my hands are full. Peas. These are speckled butter beans. I don't know if y'all can see that, how well the camera can zoom in or not zoom in. I'm not sure. But every now and then I have to come through and check just to see. These are speckled butter beans. What I thought were peas. And back here are more purple hull peas. A couple of bell pepper plants. A couple of tomato plants. And we have the raspberries behind it. I think this is called a Latham raspberry. I'm going to go back here and check the bag. I don't want to get stuck, so I'd rather come this way. So this is parent. This is the parent raspberry. So one of these are supposed to be the early bloomer and one is supposed to be the late bloomer. But unfortunately, I can't really read the tag because the sun has faded it away. And this is the late raspberry. So I have two different varieties. And once we extend the garden, I will be planting the raspberries out there. Everybody knows what this is. Elephant ear. Elephant ears. Elephant ear. This is a plant that I got from my dad's house shortly after he passed away, almost 2 years ago. In December will be 2 years. And over here, I have, everybody knows what this is. Come on around, baby. This is basil. And I don't know, I started loving the smell of basil. But try to pick the flowers off. Because if you don't, you have basil everywhere, which is not a bad thing because it's so fragrant. What I'm dying to try is basil tea. I don't know if you tried any basil tea, but I am wanting to try the basil tea. Also in here, I threw in some more peas because I'm trying to control every piece of grass that I can, and I do intend to come back with some kind of cover, some mulch to keep the grass down as much as possible. And here I have some purple hub peas that are starting to do their own little thing. And yeah, that's just about it, except for oregano. Not oregano, I'm sorry. sage. We have sage growing here. Just a little bit of sage and another tomato plant snuck in there. And did you get a good shot of the purple sweet potato vines that are growing? We are now here at the back of the house, at the garden in the back. Yes, I do have two. But before I go in, let's show you this ginkgo biloba tree here. Anybody know what ginkgo is? It's for memory. Still have pineapples. I grow them every year. Olive tree, another pineapple. Ornamental banana tree. Couple of citrus, a Barbados cherry. And the squash. I still don't know what kind of squash it is, so I'm just letting it grow. So out here, I have more rows of peas. 1, 2. In between some purple hull, already down here. And in the back, more hibiscus. Now last year I had this whole thing filled with hibiscus. That was the longest task of my gardening life. And I said I would not do it again because I had to pick every pod by myself. Every pod. Back here, I think these are, I really don't know. Sorry if I'm crunching in your ear. But whatever it is, it's starting to make flowers. That's what I get for not labeling anything, because I have no idea what it is. But this is a cayenne pepper plant here. In desperate need of some water, and I'll tackle that in a little while. Another hibiscus. We tried a plum tree, but as you can see again, did not make it. Another hibiscus. Some more peas. I'm hoping I'm not walking on the peas. I put a soaker hose out here, but I hardly ever use it. And we have corn. I'm trying it again. One of these days, I'm going to get it right. One of these days. And in between all these rows, I have some more peas. I came out here and planted more peas. I'm trying to just eliminate every piece of grass that I can. And I will be back to cover it up as well. And here, every year for the past about 5 years, we've been growing sugar cane. About 5 or 6, right back?
Yep.
About 5 or 6 years we've been growing sugar cane. So, that's pretty much it. Except for fig trees. We have 4, 5, 6 fig trees. And this is the only one that's giving us figs. So let's take a walk over to the fig tree so you can see what we got going on. Oh, and right down here, I just planted lettuce in this row because I'm trying to eliminate every piece of grass. So here I have mustard greens on one part of here, like a third of it. Then here I have some kale that didn't seem to come up when it started. And down there I have some lettuce. Nope, take that back. Bok choy. Let's make sure. Bok choy. It says cabbage, but also says baby bok choy. Can y'all see that? Baby bok choy. So I left the pack down here because I'm bad with remembering, and then I have to have anything to put down here to mark off or tell me what it is. So I just left the packs. And once it grows, I don't know what it is. And if I'm long-winded, or sorry about that. But I hadn't made a video in a while. So here's that Barbados cherry that I was talking about. Now when I got this tree, this is as tall as it was. This is it. Just this. And this has gone from that to this in just one summer. This summer. I got it at the beginning of the year, or beginning of spring. And this is what I got. So that one fig tree, out of all the fig trees, as big as this one is, you would think, gotta be some figs somewhere. Well, guess what? It's not. So over here. Here is the fig tree. the one that's giving us food. And I'm telling you now, once I get a fig and they start getting ripe, I'm gonna hurt myself. I just want y'all to know, because I've been waiting for, we've been here now 20 years, 21 years, 22, waiting for figs from a tree we brought from our old house to this house. And that tree has been cut down twice because of some little bugs or worms that get inside the bark and just bore holes everywhere. So I had to cut the tree down. But this one, if you can see this, I don't know. Anybody see figs? Anybody see figs? Every branch of this tree has figs. Every branch. Every branch has figs. So whenever they do get ripe, this is where I'll be. You're looking for me? Check under the fig tree. This one here has nothing. It just likes to grow grass for some reason. It just wants to grow grass. Now I gotta come out here one day and just yank all that grass out. So that's about it. We still have the chickens. We have lost a couple, of course. As always, it happens to everybody who owns birds. They will disappear. They will get snatched off by hawks, some other predator, or for some reason they'll just fall sick, they'll fall ill, and they'll just die. Who knows? But we do have one who's sitting on some eggs, and sooner or later, we will be getting some more babies. I know I said that was it, but onto the back porch. This sucker right here, supposed to be a blood orange. I think it's been more than 10 years and I haven't gotten anything. Because I think when I bought it, it was from a seedling. It was not from a graft or a rooted piece off of another tree that was already giving fruit. I think this was a seedling, so I never got anything. And so I took a piece and stuck it there. So we'll see which one does what first. How long will it take? Here, I have a tree that was in the greenhouse this past winter, and I thought it died, which everything fell off, everything just down to a stick. And I was being impatient, but somebody said, be patient. You are so impatient. It's gonna come back. Well, it came back. So I've cut a couple of pieces off and stuck it in the dirt, and hopefully they'll root and we'll be good. Here's my first grapefruit. And y'all see it just as well as we see it. We have grapefruit here, here, and they don't have thorns, so I'm not afraid of getting stuck. And behind that is lemongrass. Oh, this one is curling. Time to get the water. This is Big Bertha. We call it Big Bertha number 2. The one that, it's the one we repotted last year. Yeah, this is the one we repotted last year. I got a video of this one up there. This one was loaded with fruit last year, but this year, I got nothing. Nothing. Behind here, I still have the blood orange. It hasn't given me anything. And of course, the kumquats, they have bloomed, so you won't see anything. They are mostly just green. Want to come back in? Mostly just green. So, be patient, he said. Be patient. This was one of my trees from last year. It was this tall. And I almost threw it out. And then one day I went to check after I pulled it out of the greenhouse because I was about to trash it. And I saw a little sign of life, so I did not destroy it. Now, not quite sure if it's avocado or mango. But I just gotta wait and see. Maybe if it gets a little bigger, then I'll be able to tell. And somehow or another, a papaya seed got planted in here with it. So I just left it. I'll leave it. And trying to get y'all a shot of the kumquat while I still hold my cucumbers. If you can see this, Any fruit on here? Y'all see that? Yes, no, maybe so. And then up here, we have more fruit growing here. And I have another one that has bloomed also. So when they tell you, if you ever get mint, do not put it in the ground. Well, I don't recall putting the mint in the ground. I think the seeds just kind of fell. So now we forever have mint. Forever have mint. Anytime we want mint during the summer, anytime we want tea, mint tea during the summer, it's right here. Now, I'm not sure if this is that famous dandelion or not. I haven't seen a flower, so I won't be bothering that. But it looks like dandelion. It could be not. Could be not. Here is another, well, this is a Meyer lemon. A Meyer lemon. A dog toy. And then we have here a navel orange. Bloomed one time and did not bloom again. And I don't know what's up with these yellowing leaves. Maybe it's a nutrient deficiency, but I'll find out later today. And once I find out, I'll let you know. Also another Meyer lemon. And this is the key lime. And we do have, oh, surprise. We got a surprise. Check it out, y'all. So remember when I said key limes are small? Some have seeds. You're lucky if you find one with seeds. They should have seeds, but sometimes they don't. So once they start turning like this yellowish color, that's when you start to pick them. That's when they're the ripest. But I'm not gonna pick them just yet. I'm gonna give them a few more, just maybe a couple more days, and then I'll come out here and I'll pick them off. So I've also tried to root a couple of those because people have asked me for a piece of the lime, and I want y'all to see the tag still on the tree where it says lime, thornless key lime. Grow your own lime. And here I have a peach tree. And no, we did not get peaches once again. At least not from this tree. We got 2 from the other tree. And that was it. So anyway, this has been Mrs.Ladybass showing y'all what I got going on in my garden. Just want to say thank you for watching. I know I don't post very much and I don't post very long videos, but I figured I better go ahead and do something today so y'all can see what I got going on. Don't think I have given up gardening, because I have not, as you can see. And once I get that dirt on the other side of the house where we started at the beginning of this video, I will be back to show you guys what that looks like. Anyway, thanks for watching. Happy Saturday.